Hi, today I'm here to introduce Doni Matrone. Doni is the Senior Development Manager for the American Cancer Society. So we are so happy that you're with us.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, and I know that this time of the year is very busy. I mean, you're busy all the time. I know. American Cancer Society, I mean, they're rocking and rolling. They're doing things all year round. But this time of the year, spring is near, which makes us think of daffodils.
Yes.
All right. So tell us about this tradition. How long has this been happening? Do you know?
Oh gosh, that's an excellent question. It's definitely been around since before I started with the American Cancer Society. But we have some really great volunteers who've been with us for probably close to 30 years, and they've been doing it.
Well, I was thinking when I was in college, which was a long time ago, at Duquesne University, we had daffodils, right? So for however long it's been going on, it's super popular. I also know from us talking before we got started today that Pennsylvania really does well when it comes to supporting this.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Pennsylvania and specifically too, Butler County has a significant number of sales and supporters. People just get really excited, and the weather, how it's kind of like gray and snowy, they just want to beat those winter blues with daffodils in the spring.
Right. So now individuals, businesses, schools, they can work with you, partner with you to host Daffodil Days, sell the daffodils to their staff, to their families, to their customers, whomever, and then they get shipped or pick up the daffodils. What happens with the proceeds from these sales?
So the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society, and we then use that to fund all the things we do with our mission. Our vision at the American Cancer Society is to end cancer as we know it for everyone. Cancer does not discriminate, so neither do we.
Yep.
So when you're purchasing these flowers for yourself or a loved one, not only are you getting something for you that's really great, you're also giving a gift to someone that maybe it's a free ride to treatment or someone to talk to on the phone when it's 1 a.m. on a holiday and everyone else is asleep and you don't know what to do. You call us and we're there for you. And many, many other things that our mission does that's made possible through things like Daffodil Days.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a variety of kind of like daffodil products that you offer. Could you tell us a little about those?
Yeah, so we do bunches of daffodils, which we like to joke look like little asparaguses when you get them, because they're not bloomed yet. So you get to actually put them in water and watch them bloom. We also have fresh cut tulips, which are very popular because they're just very vibrant with their colors that they come in.
Okay.
And one of my personal favorites is our mini pots of daffodils, which are 5 like mini daffodils. And the bulbs are there. So when this year is over and they've run their course for this year, you can save those bulbs and plant them, and they come back each year.
Right. And do you remember, I want to say it was something like over like 25,000?
Yes.
Was the number for last year?
Yes.
Of daffodils?
Of the flowers, yep. So that's, if you can imagine just being surrounded by over 25,000 flowers, that's what our volunteers are getting ready for. When you're placing these orders and donating, we're getting those behind-the-scene logistics of, okay, now we have to get all these flowers to all of these
individuals, right? And I'm so glad that you mentioned volunteers, because I can imagine that what you just described sounds like a beautiful picture with all those flowers, but a lot of work, and you need a lot of help. So are there volunteer opportunities available?
Yes, we are looking for volunteer drivers to actually deliver orders to, maybe it's a hospital or a school or an individual who has purchased flowers. And we're also looking for volunteers to help us at some of our direct sales sites where you're there with some other volunteers and people can just come up and purchase their flowers or pick up their flowers that day.
Okay. And now we have some other things that are happening, because I know you guys are busy. Coming up in June, you have your Relay for Life.
Yeah, our Relay for Life, it'll be on June 22nd at North Boundary Park. People can kind of come together and we celebrate, remember, and fight back against cancer.
Sure.
So it's a really great opportunity to just, whether it's your first time there or you're returning, it's almost like a family reunion of just people who understand, where it might have been a different experience we all kind of get why we're there and what our goal is.
Okay.
Family friendly, free to attend and be a part of, and we have a special celebration for a cancer survivor. So if you are a survivor, you're more than welcome to join us at Relay for Life.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. So where can people go to learn more about the Daffodils, the Relay for Life, or just even volunteer?
Yeah, people can go to relayforlife.org/PA Butler County, and Butler County is spelled out.
Okay.
And that's where we have all of that information available. And it will have, for Daffodil Days, Toni is our lead volunteer for that, so her info will be on there.
Sure.
But also there's my contact information if you just have general questions about Relay or other ways to get involved or a question about the mission. I'm happy to help however I can.
Well, Doni, thank you. Please tell Toni we said hello.
I will.
And we appreciate everything that the American Cancer Society does. And now it's time to buy your flowers, volunteer, and maybe support the upcoming events this summer.
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for watching this episode of the Butler Buzz. If you want to see more, just click on the playlist button up here. To keep up to date with all of Armstrong Neighborhood Channel, click on the subscribe button down here. Hey, I suggest you do both. See you next time.